guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hi guys.
So in the previous episode, you guys saw us collecting some wither skeletons. We abducted them from their area and brought them to our ink farm.
Yeah.
And today...
the ink farm is now done.
So we can take it down. I thought I was going to be the one to do that.
I'll fix it there.
Anyways. So today, guys, we thought since the ink farm is done, we'll go and do a slime farm and a bee farm.
Well, we need it for our next episode.
Yeah, we have something else planned that we need to do, another project. So
we're gonna need honey blocks and we're gonna need slime blocks to complete that episode. So that's the reason why. I don't think bee farm was on here, was there?
No, I don't think.
Slime farm was on here, but we
I think the bee farm we added because so are we putting it up? I think we're gonna do it today, so we may as well leave it all.
Well, I can write here bee farm. So the bee farm is going to be quite a big build for us. It's a lot of resources. I think we've been resourcing for about
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah.
Solid sand, gravel,
making
lots
bottles.
of concrete. It's over 10,000 blocks of concrete. So we were quite busy with that. Off camera, not a lot has changed or happened. We were just busy resourcing, and I think let's go get this done.
Yeah. Okay, so we're on the island where we're going to start with the bee farm.
Yeah, and you guys can see in relationship to our beach house where it is. This is the next island. So it's not far away, so we can get to it quickly. So, what are we going to build, love?
Well, we decided to do something funky.
Yeah, it's different to anything else we built.
We thought we would do some honeycombs.
Yeah.
So Gax went and designed a whole nice little setup for us, and we think it's going to be really funky. It's going to be really something different.
But this time we think we're going to do things differently. Normally we first built the farm and then built the building around the farm. This time I think we're going to build the building first and then put the farm inside the building. I think this could be easier for us.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a large build. I mean, you guys can see the shotgun boxes in my inventory. If we start packing them out, there is, if you're going to start showing what's in the shotgun boxes, there is quite a number of items.
Bottles for Africa.
Yeah, that's only half the bottles that we need. We need 20,000 bottles. We are not, we're halfway. There's some more bottles.
Lots of bottles.
Black concrete. Bee nests. We went to fetch bee nests. White concrete. More yellow concrete. Glass. More bottles. And then the redstone. So the redstone this time is the least of the resources. There's more. And there's, guess what?
More bottles.
No. Currently we've got about 10,300 bottles. We need 20,100, I think at least. But as we go along, furnaces will burn and smelt glass for us. Cool, let's get started. And I think we'll do this on a time lapse.
Cool.
Music keeps me singing.
Guys, unfortunately, our bee farm is finished.
It's not unfortunately, it's fortunately the beehive is finished.
Okay. Fortunately, the beehive is finished.
Unfortunately.
However, my husband's daughter is corrupt.
Now, the footage where I've actually built the modules for the beehives, that footage is corrupt. But we felt that it's important for you guys to see how we built this. So we thought we'll come into a creative test world, so I can just rebuild it and just explain what we've done. I've watched so many different ways of doing this. There's no specific guy or person who invented this. I think there's more a mishmash of everything and what works and what doesn't work. So I just put a lot of things together. I'll explain off a bug that we found. I think Zuma Void has already spoken about this bug, but I've also experienced it now, so I'll just want to show that and how I've overcome it. So, like I said, there's a lot of different farms that you can build, big farms, small farms. We wanted to go with the modular one, where we can tile just as many as we want. So I'm going to put 2 grass blocks or 2 dirt blocks. It doesn't have to be grass, it can be dirt as well. I just need to be able to place a 2 tall flower where the bees can come and pollinate and go back into the hive. What we're going to do as well is we're going to run a hopper line underneath the beehive. The beehive is going to sit right here. Now I can't place the beehive right now. The reason is it's becoming daylight. So as soon as I place the beehive now, the bees will be able to come out and they will fly all over the place. So I'm just going to place there just for now a temporary block so that we can just work around it without placing the beehive. So in case we make a mistake, we don't lose the bees. So just some specifics on the beehive. Bees can enter the beehive from any side, but they can only exit through the front. So we can make sure the front is on this side. So to lock it, we can place a trapdoor on the front. So now I can place the beehive like such with the texture of the honey on the front. So that's the front of the beehive. So now the bees can't exit the beehive. As soon as I lift that or take it away, the bees can come out. Also, what we're going to do is to harvest the honey. We're going to use a dispenser right above the beehive with bottles in it. Now the trick with this design is this dispenser have to be full of bottles. All the spaces must be taken up by bottles, otherwise the honey bottle will go back into the dispenser. So for now, because all the spaces are full, the honey bottle will go into the hopper. Just please take note of that. So currently this part is now okay. So the part that I want to put in for now is the trapdoor, so we can pull.
You mean the?
That again?
You call it a trapdoor?
Oh, sorry, I mean a piston. Put the piston in, sticky piston, so we can pull that trapdoor up and down to open and close the beehive. I'm going to now enclose this flower. I keep forgetting I'm actually in creative. You can see I'm not used to building in creative. So I'm going to enclose this so that bees can't come out. If I now power this piston, I'll show you. So it pushes the trapdoor down, put it back up, and the bees come out. If I, just to show you what happens if I leave a spot open, I'm just gonna trigger the dispenser. Now you see the honey bottle comes back into the dispenser, and that's not what we want. We want the honey bottle to go down into the hopper, so we need to keep this dispenser full. And what we're going to do is run a hopper line in that dispenser. We can take that out now. So there will be another hopper line running. Let me get it. 10 block here. So there will be a hopper line running there that will fill all the dispenser with bottles. So the redstone, how are we going to automate this? We're going to do it this way. So we're going to have a block behind this. So we're going to go 3 blocks actually out. We're going to place a comparator right there, and when the bee nest is full of honey, it will output a redstone charge of 5. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run 5 blocks away. Well, we need to have 5 redstone away so that we can pick that up. So we're going to place a block there, and going to run some slabs there so we can actually bring this back. So redstone number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to place a repeater here to trigger that dispenser. Now we're just going to sit and wait for that to pollinate again, and we're going to set the go. Okay, so now we can see now the bees are busy pollinating. The comparator is picking up that there is some honey in there, and we're actually getting a redstone signal of 1 coming out. So we're waiting for that redstone signal to become 5. While we're waiting for these bees to pollinate and fill this nest up with honey, let me quickly talk about the bug. For some strange reason, when we get to this redstone signal here, even though when it outputs run about 1 or 2 redstone, for some reason it doesn't trigger the dispenser. So the way I built it before was like this. Show you. We can go up there, back here, there. So I had the comparators because I tried to compact this a bit, and the redstone signal was running something like that. So by the time this signal come here, that redstone dust was a redstone reading of 2, but it didn't want to trigger the dispenser for some strange reason. I know Exuma Void also talked about it. He had the same problem, that even a redstone signal of 3 didn't want to trigger the dispenser. So the way I overcome that was I just pushed everything back 1, and I placed a repeater in, because the repeater will then reset the redstone signal back to full, which is 15, and that seemed to trigger the dispenser. Just so you guys know about that bug. Hopefully they will fix that soon, and let's hope the bees are coming out to get some more honey. You can see now we are already outputting a signal of 3. So this is coming along. I want to show you when it triggers. The bee comes out, they're pollinating, and we've increased another redstone signal, so we're standing on 4 already. 1 more and this should be triggered. So let's just wait. There we go. Did you see it? Did you see it?
I saw the red light stop flashing.
Yeah, so that is when it triggered. So it triggered the dispenser, and in this hopper should be a bottle. There we go, honey bottle in the dispenser, and that's how the system works. Now we can tile this as many as that we want. So like we said in the beginning of the clip, the original footage was corrupted. So let's go and take you on a tour to show you what the finished product looked like.
So guys, this is the current beehive. It's now complete. You guys can see we've done some nice yellow and black funky colors. It looks really awesome from outside. I'm sure you can see by Gax flying around what it looks like out there.
And I think it looks better at night.
Yeah, at night it does have a much better effect. But maybe Gax, do you want to come show them how it looks on the inside of the beehive with all the bees in?
Also, like we said, we made this farm so it's only accessible by flight. No portals, no entrance from the bottom. You have to come in through here. Storage system collection areas here. You can see this is what we've already collected. This was one night AFK, correct, love?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about one night's. This blocks one night's AFK. I don't think it's too bad. We've added some elevators here so we can go up to the modules. Yeah, and we've got 18 modules, 6 times 3. And why is there no bees? What time is it? There's bees, but why is there no bees here? Maybe they're inside sleeping. Daytime, huh? Yeah, daytime. Well, hopefully they'll come up now. So at the back is the redstone that we just built in the test world for you guys. Everything is self-explanatory. This is where we place in the extra bottles to take through. So currently I know we are still short some bottles. Bottles run about there. So we still need to fill up all that hoppers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, but about 14 hoppers we still have to fill in, but I've made sure that these hoppers are full so the system doesn't break. So I don't want the honey bottles to go back into the dispenser. And then also what I've done is here I've made like a little AFK room with a piston door that we are safe, and then if we need to sleep at night we can, just to keep this beehive running, because the bee nest or the bees only come out during daytime, so it has to be daytime for them to come out and pollinate and fill up the nest with honey. You see all these bees are out now playing. So yeah, this is our little beehive. So this is now only step 1 what we need for our next episode.
Yeah, we still got quite a lot of other work to do.
Yeah, so let's go get cracking. Let's go do the slime farm.
Cool.
Okay, I don't think we've shown this on camera yet. Can't remember. Have we, love?
I think we did somewhere along the line, but we hadn't done all this.
When we built the temple for the village trading wall, we needed a lot of diorite. So we dig this area out to get the diorite. So that was the main purpose of this whole area. And Mistry has dug, I'll say 99.9% of this, and broke a couple of pickaxes.
Okay, we don't have to go into that now.
But we haven't planned for this area to be a slime farm. We were just lucky that there's a slime chunk in the section. With our bad luck, there where our chests are and the entrance into the mine shaft is actually a dual slime chunk. So if we plan this a bit better, we could have a dual slime chunk, but I suppose it's only for one.
No, we don't really need such a big one.
Yeah, so if I just switch on the borders, you guys don't know what the chunk is. The chunk is a 16 by 16 block. So if I jump down here, yeah, this is the chunk that is the slime chunk. The slime will spawn in that grid, and then we just left some areas. So this will be the platform area, and this leaves a space for the plant to fall off, and we'll kill it at the bottom here. We're not going to get too crazy or hectic with this. Like I say, we're going to
keep it simple.
Yeah, we're going to keep it simple with resources that we currently have. We're starting to run out of time, so we can't go spend another 4 days.
Can you keep it simple, love?
I'm going to try my best.
Just so you know, this didn't take long to do. It was actually quite easy. I think it took me more time to fight the mobs than to cut out this whole section. And just so you know, Gax, behind that obsidian there is a little bit of lava I left behind there for you to sort out.
Okay, I can do that. That's no problem. Just something, I don't know how many of you guys are playing on Forge. Love, can you look at the beacon?
Yeah.
So everyone can see on Mistry's count. You can see the beam. Now she's fist fighting a zombie. Can you see the beam?
Yes, I can see the beam.
So you guys can see on my camera, my account, I cannot see the beam.
So what's wrong with you?
Apparently it's a bug in Forge. So I use some of the mods, and Forge runs the mods, and apparently it's a bug in it, and I don't know when it will be fixed. But I still get the effect. You can see in the top right hand corner, I've got a little pickaxe. If I press E and I take this off, I'm getting the fix. I can't see the beam, which is quite a strange little problem. But that's why I'm switching between Forge and normal launcher every now and then, because there is some stuff that I use on. Yeah, you see my left slime spawned.
Is there? I have to get up there. Hold on.
There's the big ones.
Ah.
So hopefully we'll get a bit more than that.
Yeah, we actually picked up, it was a slime farm, or a slime chunk, because while I was digging this out, they kept spawning in this area.
Yeah, we actually was on the stage thought that there will be a deal one, but
it's cool.
That's life.
Lots of little mini slimes down there.
Yeah, now there's lots of slime. Okay, we're gonna go and build this and show you guys afterwards.
Okay guys, we finished building the slime farm. I think it looks really cool, but I'm currently in the storage section. We can't get into the slime farm because we've kind of like built it up already.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to use the camera account to show you guys. So I'm gonna let Gax take over, and he can show you guys around the slime farm.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna use the camera account so we can get into the farm. So there's basically 6 layers that we built. They're 3 high. You can do it 2.5. I just did 3. Just make it easier for us. So basically on each layer is a spawning platform, and on each layer on each side is an iron golem, where the slimes are attracted to iron golems. So the slimes will try and get to the golem, and they will fall off the edge. When they fall off the edge, they fall onto the campfires. Underneath the campfires is hoppers, and those hoppers will then take the items away. You'll see underneath this floor the hopper line that will go into an item filter here, and that will go into the storage right there where Mistry is standing.
And if you guys take a look, here in the boxes are the slimes we've collected so far. So that's 2 double chests, and it's still counting. So we've got quite a bit coming in there.
Yeah, it's about half a night.
Yeah, about half a night of AFKing, yeah.
We still want to do some changes. Let's go back into the farm. This wall here, I want to make glass so that we can see into the farm. Our glass is just die at the moment.
You asked me to do 1 more piece of sand, and I think I'll just quit the game.
we smelted about 12 shocker boxes full of sand.
If I have to see another piece of sand.
I didn't want to tell my wife we need any more glass. So yeah, but we'll do that later so that we can just look into the farm and actually see what's going on.
I think that'll look cool.
Yeah, no, I think it'll look cool.
I have started doing the decor from the passage down. I haven't got into the storage side yet. I'm still getting there. But yeah, it'll sort of be in the same kind of theme. But yeah, I suppose that's going to be my project.
Yeah, the decorating here is going to be Bob's project.
Usually it's hubby's because he's the decorative one in the family.
We'll be doing this together.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give us a comment below what you guys think of our slime farm. We'd love to hear from you.
Yep.
And if you liked, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and we hope to see you guys in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.